Welcome back to Rhody Wrestling Entertainment. It's been a while. It's been a month. We haven't recorded since, I think, 2 days before Elimination Chamber, and that was a hell of a show. Sorry we never did an update video on that. We were speechless, though. We were speechless when John Cena turned heel. We could not believe our eyes. That shit was insane.
I came.
Okay, bro. That's crazy.
Yo, I was in this kid's face because he swore to God it wasn't happening, bro. Oh, I was.
If that didn't happen, I was gonna turn heel on you, bro. I was gonna root for Cody.
I know there's a lot of we just didn't really have this set up. I really wish we did because the reaction from me, one that will live forever.
Oh shit!
Hi.
Oh, we got Noah in the cut.
Damn.
Wow, no fucking
camera.
No bootleg Rey Mysterio mask.
Nah, that Rey Mysterio mask is real, bro. I paid $85 for that shit. Shut up.
Yo, I paid
You got the booth mask.
Boy, I got those in Mexico. What do you mean?
Yeah, but it's not WWE licensed.
I don't know. I didn't look.
I can promise you those are not WWE licensed.
Did I fuck up by not also getting a Sin Cara mask?
Let's talk about SmackDown for a second.
Who's winning the Andre the Giant Memorial Battle Royal?
Who's winning that? Who is winning that, chat?
I think we all know.
It's Mello, right? What? No, it's gonna be Carmelo Hayes.
I don't even know who's in it.
Oh shit!
It's just gonna be everybody. There's no confirm. Is there a
who are you saying is gonna win it?
Oh, Rusev's gonna
Rusev?
win.
No, I was saying what's his fucking face? Braun Strowman. Why the fuck not?
Oh, brother, this guy stinks. Boo.
I don't know. They're kind of pushing him again.
Bro, Braun Strowman is so boring. That dude's knees. That dude's knees are fucked.
Oh, I mean, any big guy like that.
Bro cannot run for shit. I don't want to see that on my screen.
But I saw a post the other day where it was he's today's Big Show, and I was like, all right.
All right, so you're going Braun Strowman. I'm gonna say it's either gonna be Andrade or Carmelo Hayes to win the Andre the Battle.
All right, I'm gonna say Braun again. That's just because I don't know who else to say. But if I wasn't gonna say him, I guess I don't know. Fuck. Oh.
Andrade or Mello? No, who do you think's winning the Andre the Giant?
Is this gonna be? Are we tying this to just the SmackDown roster because it's on SmackDown, or is it just
I don't know. I don't know, to be honest. If not, maybe The Miz.
Low-key, you think Solo might win it?
Oh shit. Wom 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 wom. Sorry.
Imagine, bro.
Who's gonna win it, chat? I think
Tonga Loa?
Yeah.
He's returning?
Yeah, I kind of wish Bronson Reed was fucking healthy.
Tonga Loa's returning?
Yeah. He's returning to win.
Yo, speaking of Bronson Reed, I just randomly noticed this the other day.
What?
You know how if you go into WWE and you go to the play now and you go to the match types?
Yeah. Oh yeah, the picture.
The picture is
Braun
from when
Strowman
he fucking
and
splashed Braun in Providence.
I was there getting food.
Let me go get food.
I missed the only good part of fucking Raw.
The whole good part of the show.
Shit.
Okay, back to Andre the Giant Memorial Battle Royal. Sorry. Yeah, Braun Strowman. I don't know who else to pick.
I'm sticking with. I'm gonna say my first answer, Carmelo. Mello Hayes. Who are you going with, Noah?
Can we talk about? Never mind. I'll talk about it later.
I don't know. Tonga Loa.
Hey, this kid thinks Tonga Loa is gonna return, Chad.
Yes, sir.
All right. So tell me why Chelsea Green is not on the card against Zelina Vega.
Tell me why Lyra Valkyria is on the card, but in a tag team match. What are we doing?
How are you gonna add women's mid card titles and not have
then
them
not put
be
them on
defended
Mania
on
card?
I
Mania?
don't get it. It's
That's like
stupid,
why do you
isn't it?
have the Raw tag title? Well, what are they? The fucking World Tag Team titles on Mania, but not the WWE Tag Team titles. You have those on the SmackDown.
I'm
before.
getting to that.
Okay.
I
Sorry,
think that match ends in shenanigans with every single tag team in the middle of the ring, and then Nick Aldis goes ape shit and says, tomorrow night, you're gonna be in a ladder match, all 10 of you," or whatever the fuck he's gonna say. All 10 of you are gonna be in a ladder match.
That's another thing, bro. The tag divisions need to be revamped so bad.
So I think we're gonna get a 5-man ladder match, 5 tag
It's the same teams.
ladder match,
They need to just start making new teams because
5-team ladder match.
We just saw that. It's old.
We saw it last year.
Exactly. Old.
Okay, and it happens again. It's new.
Yeah, bro's cooking.
A repeat.
All right.
It's not even.
So if that match does happen, Street Profits are retaining, right?
I mean, none of the other teams really touch them in terms of talent.
And if Chelsea Green and Zelina Vega happen on the card, Zelina Vega's winning.
Yes.
Unfortunately, but she is probably gonna win. Yeah.
I mean, she'd be more of, I guess, an American than Chelsea Green would be.
Damn, good.
Technically.
Got him.
Canadian.
Oh,
I'm just saying,
Canada.
Yeah, she's Canadian, whereas what's her face is she's Puerto Rican, right?
I think so, yeah.
Yeah.
Puerto Rico is a territory of the United States.
All right, chat. Let's get into it.
Not that that ever fucking matters, but
Let's get into it, chat. Randy Orton's...
let's get into it, chat.
Really, dude? Randy Orton's being added to the card. 1,000%.
Yeah, he's fighting Nick Aldis.
Who's his opponent?
Nick Aldis.
That's what I'm thinking.
Bro, the man called out his wife.
That's the only thing that makes sense.
Yo, when
Either
he
Nick
name dropped
Aldis
Mickey
or,
James, I
Solo.
fucking like busted.
It's either Nick Aldis or Solo.
Nick
And
Aldis.
I
You're not
think
gonna
they were trying to bait us with Solo last week to make
Oh,
us
100%.
think it's gonna be Solo, but it's really Nick Aldis.
It's
100%.
definitely Nick Aldis, bro.
you don't name drop a man's wife and get away with it.
And
It's
Nick Aldis wins? No.
boy.
Hell no.
Nick Aldis
I should
does
slap
not
you
win.
through the
Nick
goddamn
Aldis-
computer. For
Nick
that
Aldis
comment.
is not winning, bro.
No.
What's your hype levels for that match, though?
Like 2.
Are we saying like out of 10 or like
A 2 out of 10 to see Randy Orton versus Nick Aldis,
versus
bro.
Orton would-
You're
Yo,
insane.
Nick Aldis is trash, chat.
Bro,
Nick
you've
Aldis-
never
I
even
was
seen him.
watching- I
You've
was
never
watching some
seen
old
him.
clips of Nick Aldis. That man can
He's
wrestle.
nasty, bro. He's nasty.
Nick Aldis can wrestle. That's gonna be like
I'm-
that could.
I'm currently
That
at a
could be a banger.
9.5 out of 10 for
I
hype.
would not say.
That's
All right,
That's
I
pretty high.
can't get that hype behind a match that's not happening.
Because that literally might steal the show. The whole entire weekend.
I'm gonna say like
That's crazy.
right now.
That match
I'm
might
not, like-
steal the weekend.
You're insane.
As in match.
Stop talking,
Bro,
Stop talking.
as in match, not as in moments. As in match, that might be the best match of the weekend.
I don't know.
I have a migraine already.
That match is gonna
already.
bang. It's gonna be like
I
a
didn't say it's not, but
4.5
steal
star.
this show.
That shit's gonna be like a
That's true.
4.5 star.
4.5 star.
Y'all see
Yo,
what I put up
probably
with.
like maybe
Oh,
like
y'all
3.5.
always what I put up with.
So what do you think?
Even
You-
like 3.5 star.
So what's your hype level for Orton versus Unknown?
Right now, I'm at like a 6.5, just because it's not happening yet.
And because it
If
could
it
be
is made
anyone.
official, I'm jumping to like an 8.
I'm at like a 9.5 because it could be like 4 different people that I have in my head, but it's definitely Nick Aldis.
Now, if it actually is Nick Aldis and it's a great match and it bangs and he goes crazy, then I think we'll have something else to talk about.
For sure. I personally don't think he'll be a manager anymore.
Well, that's part of what I said. I think we'll have something to talk about.
I think he'll actually have a career in the WWE as a full-time wrestler.
If he loses, he's cooked.
Nick Aldis is losing.
100% Nick Aldis is losing.
You're not having Nick Aldis. Ow, ow.
Randy Orton's going to punt Nick Aldis.
He could.
Hey.
1,000%.
Yo, I can't believe what I was kind of like surprised. Not that I was really should have been surprised by this, but like when he mentioned like, oh, all that time ago, I paid for this already. I didn't think they would actually like keep the lore and be like, yeah, I already paid you for that. Remember? I didn't think they would like do that.
Dude, I seen that on Instagram. I was like, hey, yo.
All right, boys.
December of 23, by the way, is when that happened. Boys,
we were there.
Okay.
We were at that show.
My bad. I don't go to all the shows like you guys do.
No, you were there. That was Tribute to the Troops.
No, it wasn't.
He paid him. He paid him at Tribute to the Troops. The background had the Tribute to the Troops logo on it.
That's when he paid the fine, but when he paid the fine. Yeah. I thought you meant when he.
Yeah, we were there.
I was like, no, that was. Gotcha. Yeah.
We were there when he paid him.
That's right.
Yes, sir. And then Charlotte got hurt.
And Charlotte destroyed her knee, and now she comes back and doesn't even look like Charlotte anymore.
Okay, Drew McIntyre versus Damian Priest, street fight.
Charlotte got more done to her face than she did her knee.
Drew McIntyre versus Damian Priest, street fight, hype levels. Let's hear it. This kid's sleeping. This kid's sleeping, bro.
Yo, that match is gonna be.
That match is gonna bang, bro.
Gonna bang.
Facts.
Dude, that's gonna be at least a 7 for me, hype wise.
Okay. Me too. I have it at a 7 as well. Haydyn's got it at a 0, I guess. We're gonna see table spots.
No one gives a fuck about that match. I can promise you.
We're gonna see at least one table spot, which I'm hyped for.
I mean, we don't really care. It's still gonna be good.
I have literally no care for that. That's one of like 3 matches I just do not give a shit about.
That match is gonna bang.
That's like snack break, bathroom break.
This guy, bro. No respect.
Not that I really have to go far for either. I mean, you guys have seen my house, so it's like literally right there. But
so you're streaming, right?
I'm gonna try to.
You and Ronnie? Or is Ronnie not going anymore?
Ronnie's still gonna come over. I just don't. Saturday I think he's gonna stay. Sunday he said leave early.
Damn, bro's gonna miss the only good match of the whole card.
He's literally missing the main event of night 2. I don't know, cause he works early, so I understand.
All right. Who do you think wins, Damian or Drew?
Drew McIntyre.
3.
They're gonna have their sweet old Damian loot.
You think Damian?
Can't have their sweet old Damian losing. Come on.
That's crazy. I got 3.
That dude's getting cooked.
I got 3 McIntyre.
No, I'm gonna go Damian.
3.
Alright.
Are we like tracking who's saying what?
Well, you should do that because I don't.
Oh my god, you made me do all the fucking hard work. This is some bullshit.
I'm the only one that uploads to this channel! The only one!
Yo, you can post my video on this one too?
The only one. That's still me uploading.
Hey, I made the video. What the fuck you mean? Yo, when I tell you okay. We can cut this out after. When I tell you I was ready to snap my laptop in half backwards. Oh, I was ready to lose my
All right,
fucking
so
mind.
we all have Randy
I
Orton.
saved it. I have like 8 files. All the same fucking file, and every time I opened it, unedited video. Like, what the fuck?
All right, so we all have Randy Orton.
Alright, hold on. Mania predictions. Okay, so we have
We are
Orton
so unprepared for this shit.
and we're all saying Orton. We have Drew versus Damien. So
Me and Noah got Drew. You got Damien.
hold on, I need to find a better way to do this. All Orton. Okay. Drew versus Damien.
Me and Noah have Drew. You have Damien.
Max and Noah. Drew. Me. Damien. Okay. Next.
All right, let's get into the Women's World Heavyweight Championship match. Io Sky versus Rhea Ripley versus Bianca Belair. Hype levels.
I don't know.
Hype levels.
The hype's not that high. I say like a 5.
That's what I'm saying.
Bro, I'm at like a
Now,
9.
I originally, I'll admit, until the other night, or last night, or Friday? No, last night. I didn't give a fuck who won.
Who do you want to win now?
You're gonna find this shocking.
You want
Maybe.
Rhea Ripley to win.
No, okay.
You want Io Sky.
No. I'm picking Bianca Belair to win.
I thought this kid was finally on the good side, bro. I thought this guy finally got some common sense, but I guess not.
All right, so we have Io versus Rhea versus BB.
Who do you got, Noah?
Max, who you picking?
Well, mine should be obvious.
All right, Noah, who you picking?
I have to agree with Haidyn.
What? Bro!
Because she has a streak, man.
She does have the WrestleMania streak. She does have the WrestleMania streak. I believe she's 5-0. I believe she's 5-0 right now at Mania. Maybe 4. I don't know. But I would be surprised if Bianca actually wins.
I would be surprised if Rhea Ripley wins.
I think Rhea Ripley has no chance. She's like the lowest tier to winning this shit.
I think
but
Rhea
Io
is
and
probably
Bianca is a 50-50. Now, the reason I think Io is going to win is because I think Rhea and Bianca are going to like distract each other too much, and they're only going to be paying attention to each other, and Io Sky is going to capitalize on that, like she's been doing week after week.
True.
That's literally what this whole story is about. They're ignoring her. They're underestimating her.
No, I don't. Literally just ran after her little hype package promo.
Yeah.
It wasn't until I didn't care, and then I saw that. I'm like, you know what? She got point. Bianca Belair. Let's win this. I don't really like any of them. So that's why I'm saying I did not care. As long as I gotta say, as long as it wasn't fucking Rhea Ripley to win.
Bro, she's so annoying. Why is she in the fucking match? Why is she in the match?
They cooked this match with Rhea Ripley, bro.
Because people like you who simp for her, or used to.
Like me.
You used to.
Yo, did you see that picture she posted?
I don't understand I don't get it.
Yo, her without makeup?
I don't see it. I don't.
All right, Tiffany Stratton versus Charlotte Flair, Haydyn's match of the night, match of the weekend.
Right,
Haydyn's going with Tiffany
versus Charlotte. If Tiffany loses this match, pointless.
I'm at like a 7. I'm at a 7 out of 10 hype. for this.
I don't know if I'm really like. I mean, I'm definitely hyped for it. I think it's going to be a very good match because the two. I think their wrestling technique pairs very well together. I think they're going to put on one hell of a match.
I
but,
think it's
like,
gonna be stiff. Cause
no,
I don't
I
think
don't think
I
so.
don't think they're working right now. I think they're shooting. I really don't think they're going off a script,
No, they're not. They completely went off script.
which is why I think it's gonna be like a brutal match. I think they're
Yeah,
both
but it's
gonna
not gonna be
lay in
stiff.
punches,
Oh, 100%.
bro.
But it's not going to be stiff.
It's gonna be real. That's gonna be a real match.
Oh, yeah. I mean, the whole comment from Tiffany about her being 0-3
Yeah, that was
outside of the
fucked up.
ring,
That was fucked.
that was I mean, that was obviously off script, but there was like a whole Twitter post about it I saw, and like they both were going crazy, and we're both one. I love how her response, or Charlotte's response to that was like, "DMs," and everybody was like, "No, the fuck he wasn't. Shut up."
Well, your mic just cut out, so you want to say that again?
No, okay. So I was saying, like, I love how Charlotte's response to the whole 0-3 thing was, "Oh, but Kaiser's in my DMs,"
Oh, yeah.
and everybody just simultaneously was like, "No, he's not.
Yeah.
Stop the cap.
No, he's not."
All right, I got Charlotte.
Bro, you're.
Let me tell you why. Let me tell you why. Let me tell you
You
why.
can't be kidding me.
Yo,
Can't be
Haidyn,
serious.
get your ass back here. Let me tell you why.
Can't be serious.
Let me
right
tell
now.
you
I'm
why.
going to see myself out.
Come here.
That is ridiculous.
I'm giving you one chance. I'm giving you one chance.
Because Tiffany's not a full-blown face yet. They want to make her a full-blown face.
And beating Charlotte Flair, who is clearly running a terrible heel character, doesn't do that.
Losing to Charlotte Flair and having her chase back the title will do that.
No, that's stupid. She's not. Gonna
How is that
fucking
stupid? How is that stupid?
Do you know why
Clearly,
she's doing-
his... Okay, Noah, clearly Max's whole angle to this WrestleMania is everybody losing and redeeming themselves.
Yeah.
Pretty much.
Like John Cena.
We'll get
She's
to that.
not losing.
We'll
let's be
get to
real.
that. So Charlotte's gonna win. Put that as my answer. And Noah has Tiffany.
I love how... Wait, never mind. I was going to say something really fucking dumb.
Did you put Noah has Tiffany?
Yeah.
Okay.
Of course, he already knows, bro.
LA Knight versus Jacob Fatu. LA Knight is retaining.
Whoa.
Do you want to hear my explanation or do you want to explain your
It's
answer?
happening!
You want to explain your answer or do you want me to explain
Serious
mine?
right now. Are you kidding me in it?
You do this.
Okay, so Solo's going to try to help, but he's going to...
Pause.
Solo-
Are you doing this on purpose? Are
Bro,
you doing this on
bro,
purpose?
Solo's going to
Are you
try...
doing-
Listen
are
to
you
me.
doing this on
Listen
purpose?
to me.
Are you doing this on
Solo
purpose?
is going to try to help Jacob. And he's going to cost Jacob the match. That is my prediction. So I have LA Knight retaining. And then we're going to have Jacob Fatu versus Solo Sikoa at Backlash.
You know what I think? I think you're wrong. And I think
Kid Mac's gonna be
Jacob
doing a
Fatu is
nice
gonna
shot of
win.
lemon juice at the end of the day.
Bro, how are we going to get to Solo versus Jacob if that doesn't happen?
Here's what I got to say.
You mean to
Hold on.
tell me the U.S. title doesn't come
Man.
between the two of them?
What, Noah?
Here's what I got to say. He,
I'm ready.
right?
Noah's on your side. You should be ready.
I know. Noah has a functioning fucking IQ. I'm like, you.
Solo's gonna come
motherfucker.
help. He's gonna come help Jacob Fatu, right?
Yeah.
And then Jacob Fatu is gonna be like, get out of here, I don't need your help, da 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 da. And then he's gonna like super kick him or something. And then LA Knight is gonna hit the BFT and he's gonna kick out.
At 1?
Yeah.
Buns! That would be crazy. That would be crazy.
Yes, sir.
See, what I think.
LA Knight goes for a BFT and Jacob kicks out at 1, bro?
I'm gonna go. Not that I'm piggybacking off your thought, but I'm gonna spin it, Max. I know I'm pointing here on my screen. You're right here. I don't know what it looks like to you. That's why I keep.
You're pointing at Noah.
Okay, well then you're here.
Yes, sir.
Okay, on my screen you're here and Noah's here.
All right.
So anyway, I'm gonna point to you even though I'm pointing to Noah. I think, like now that you kind of mentioned that, I could see Solo coming out to help, but instead of costing Jacob, it's gonna come at the expense of LA Knight, and Solo's gonna run this whole "I helped you win" and Jacob's
Oh,
what?
and Solo's gonna be like, I deserve a shot.
Like he did with Cody like 14 fucking times somehow. I think he's going to try to help. I mean, he's, I guess, going to help Jacob, but it's going to cause a distraction that's then going to distract LA Knight,
Yeah.
which will cost him, and Jacob wins.
So we didn't put hype points on this.
I mean, we weren't really putting any points.
I mean,
writing down.
I'm at like an 8 out of 10 for this one.
Yeah, I think it's going to be. I think it's going to be a really good match.
Because I think it might be one of the
8.5.
best ones.
Oh yeah.
It might be one of the best
Jacob
matches.
Fatu is incredibly talented, and LA Knight.
And so is LA Knight, but he's not talented enough to be that cocky. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm going to say. He's not talented enough to be that cocky.
I mean, no one had a problem when he was in the world title picture.
He broke up.
I mean, I guess.
I mean, it's
I
not
used to
really his
like
fault.
him, and then he got
There
annoying.
again.
It's not really his fault. I mean, he's not being booked into the world title picture.
You should get there again. Yeah.
I mean, the guy was literally facing Roman Reigns.
All right,
Multiple PLEs.
this one's one of my highest hype points of the night. Braun versus Penta versus Dom versus Balor.
Braun.
I'm
Penta.
at a 9 out of 10 for this one.
Versus Finn.
This is going to be a
I think it's gonna be a banger.
barn
I think it's gonna be
burner.
really, really good. Really, really.
Dominic's walking out of Mania as the champ.
Good. I haven't picked yet.
Dominic's walking out of Mania as the champion after pinning Finn Balor.
I'm stuck between Dom and Penta.
Ah, let's go.
Because like I love the story of Dom walking out, but like I would also love to see Penta win the Intercontinental title that quick.
Also, do we see Rey Fenix? Probably not, right?
No, I don't think so.
Like, what if all three of them are jumping Penta?
They've been mentioning like they're brothers, but I don't think there's any. You don't have any build up to it.
Yeah, for sure.
All right, Noah, what do you pick? Who are you picking?
I think. Oh shit. The GOAT Finn Balor is gonna win.
Oh, yikes. This kid's
Oh,
drinking lemon
Balor.
juice.
All right.
This
I
kid's
gotta know,
drinking
huh?
lemon juice, chat.
I'm gonna be the one winning most of these matches. Get out of here, chat.
Yeah,
I don't, dude. I'm
You're
stuck
gonna be
between
losing
Dom
all
and
the matches,
Penta.
Max.
I'm cooked.
I'm stuck. I really like. I can't. I don't
I'm
know who
so
to pick.
cooked.
This dude is cooked.
Like I think Braun's losing. Like I think Braun is.
Oh,
losing the
for
Intercontinental
sure.
title.
It's one of the other three.
I don't think. Well, yeah. If Braun loses, it kind of has to be, buddy.
Well, that's what I'm agreeing with you.
Oh, okay. It's just like obviously, he loses. I don't think Finn wins it. I like where you're going with the Dom and Finn storyline. That's why I'm kind of stuck on Dom. But like, dude, Penta as IC champion.
That would be wild.
I think it's actually.
I think this is the first match where we all have different winners. Well, it's the only time we've had the chance. I guess not really, because we could have all said a different one for the women. I'm going Penta.
You're going Penta.
Fucking booked Penta versus Braun at Mania like months ago.
Yeah, you did.
So, I'm just saying.
I mean, you're half right.
I booked Penta in the IC.
And if it was a one-on-one, Penta's winning that 1,000%. But with Balor and Dom being in it, I don't know.
I like the storyline build there, but
I would
there's
just
something about Penta winning that I can't get out of my head.
I would just love seeing Dominic pin Finn Balor, bro.
It would be good. That would be good. Don't get me wrong. But I just
Dominic versus Finn at Backlash.
Backlash for the IC
Mark
title.
words.
Bust! Dominic versus Finn at Backlash for the IC title,
And
bro.
Finn Balor wins.
Yeah, you're cooked.
Bro, I need Finn Balor to do something.
I can't believe you went Balor. Yeah, you're cooked, bro.
All right. New Day versus War Raiders hype levels.
And only because it's the War Raiders, that really helps the hype. Because if this was just New Day versus like almost any other tag team, I would not give a fuck.
I honestly thought it was going to be a triple threat. I thought we were getting New Day versus LWO versus War Raiders.
Yeah, the LWO needs more appreciation. They get like no love.
Yo, they're really good.
They really are, and they get the two guys like in NXT were cooking, and then they got called up to the main roster, and they just been sidekicks.
When I
It
used
happens to a lot of them in NXT.
when I used to see them on TV, I would be like, "Oh my god, these guys again? What the fuck?" But now I'm like, "Damn, they're really good. They're really good." I never really liked LWO. I thought they were pretty boring.
I'm going War Raiders here because
Okay. I'm also going War Raiders, but I have a thing that you think is going to be fucking ridiculous.
Big E's gonna cost the New Day.
Yep.
Wow, I fucking read your mind like a fucking book.
Big E is coming out and costing the New Day. That crowd is going to fucking erupt.
Yo, I'm gonna say the same thing. I don't know about Big E, but
I
think Warriors.
don't think Big E's coming back. I just think he has a role in this match, costing New Day the match. So I don't think he's coming back full time. I just think he has a role in this specific match because it's WrestleMania.
Mm-hmm.
Why else would they put this match on the card? This is just so random.
Oh, I mean, it's not really random. It's a World Tag Team title match.
Yeah, but the SmackDown tag titles deserve to be on the card more.
I think they should both be. I think every title should be defended at WrestleMania. Plain and simple.
For sure.
It is the climax of everything over the last year.
Yeah.
How can you have a champion like Lyra Valkyria is not defending the IC title? She's in a fucking tag match that she's clearly not gonna win.
Bro, she hasn't defended that
We'll
thing
talk
in
about
like 2 months.
To be fair, I mean they haven't really booked
What was the point of adding mid-card titles if you weren't going to use them?
Yeah, they really have not booked these titles well.
They should really have mid-card title matches on Raws and SmackDown.
I mean, and that's with both of them. I mean, how long have Chelsea and Mishin been going at it? A year?
Exactly.
Like, we've seen this time and time and time and time and time again. Like, move on.
For sure.
You have all these people on the roster. Move on.
That's why I think Chelsea and Vega have a chance to be on the card. But I don't know. Because it's already too late.
That's what I said to you before we started.
But they should be on the card.
Absolutely.
the
I
issue.
agree. Every title should be defended on the
Yeah.
WrestleMania card. That's why when we made that episode, I booked a match for every championship because I believe that every championship should be defended at WrestleMania.
That's true.
All right, let's do Logan
But
Paul.
anyway, New Day versus War Raiders. I think it's going to be a really good match. War Raiders are coming out on top.
All of
I
us
mean, that's
have.
what we all said.
All of us have the War Raiders. Yes,
Yep.
sir.
All right. What are we doing next?
Now we got Logan Paul versus AJ Styles. I'm at like a
I'm
6.
disappointed about this.
I'm at a 6 out of 10 here. These are two of the most talented superstars on the roster.
Yeah, you're right. I'm just disappointed that this was the match they chose for AJ Styles. Like,
Well, I
So-
think next WrestleMania is going to be his last Mania. Then he's retiring. Because I think he's 48. And he said he's retiring at 50. So, I think next year is going to be AJ's last Mania. If he's healthy. I think AJ wins this. 100%.
yeah.
Um,
Are they gonna hit a Ricochet moment?
Boy? No.
Ricochet and
I
Logan
think
Paul moment? Phenomenal forearm.
into a lariat, into a buckshot. Phenomenal. Yo, that would be insane. Logan Paul goes for a buckshot and AJ Styles goes for a phenomenal forearm. And they both connect.
That would be crazy.
That would be the moment of the night. That would be fucking wild. That would be insane.
That's what I'm saying. Like, oh my god.
This kid Haidyn does not give a fuck about this match at all. Alright, so we both have AJ Styles. Who do you have? AJ?
I quite literally don't even give a fuck.
Well, you gotta pick someone.
Well,
Or
I'm not
know
picking
who's
Logan
gonna be
Paul
the
because that
prime
motherfucker's a
bottom
loser that does not belong in the WWE.
Mr. Beast is gonna be the prime bottle.
100%. 100%. 100%.
Who the fuck you facing, AJ?
Also, Logan Paul's better than John Cena. Anyways,
Oh my god.
I'm done.
That's
I'm
crazy.
done.
Bro's gonna leave the car.
yo,
right now.
that's crazy. Yeah. That's crazy. What I just said is crazy. That was wild. I'm sorry. El Grande Americano versus Rey Mysterio.
Got another match I don't give a shit about.
Rey Mysterio's winning, and
who did you? Did we all pick AJ? by the
yeah,
way?
yes, sir. Rey Mysterio's winning, and
Obviously,
El
AJ.
Grande Americano is getting unmasked
You
by
want me to believe
Rey
that a
Mysterio.
fucking guy that got his name from his fucking Starbucks order is gonna win at WrestleMania?
So
I'm writing. I'm writing versus Chad Gable. You guys can all lick my
so
knees.
Rey Mysterio is going to unmask Chad Gable and win the match.
What if it's not? What if it's like really not?
That's
Chad
what
Gable?
I was saying. What if he unmasks him and it's someone else?
It's really not Chad Gable. That would be crazy.
Facts. Like Ezekiel was LA Knight.
It's not true.
Yes, it was.
Oh,
He
That-
looks
it
like him, but
literally
it was
looks like
literally
him.
the same voice. It's literally a lie. It was the same voice.
All right, so we all have Ray.
I don't know. Noah didn't answer.
yeah.
Okay.
I said Ray.
Oh, I didn't hear
You're
you.
paying attention.
You're right.
This match should be changed to have a stipulation. I think it should be a last woman standing because someone was put through a car windshield.
I was like, what match are you talking about? I had to think about it. Yeah.
Someone was put through a car windshield and she couldn't get up. So it only
I
makes
don't know. I
sense
feel
to
like
be
if
a
you
last
have
woman standing.
I feel like that would take too long.
Jade versus Naomi. Who do you got?
Jade.
Jade. Oh,
100%.
clean sweep, chat. Clean
Jade
Well,
sweep.
at least if-
100% winning. It's
At least if
not
we're all
even-
wrong here, no one's taking a lead over anybody.
Facts.
The last 4 matches, we've all said the same thing.
Facts.
Because they're all obvious.
And then, like,
I mean, they're not
There was a little bit of-
obvious, but they're pretty obvious. All right. Noah's favorite match of the card. Yeet versus Gunther. Jey Uso's winning. Jey Uso is winning 1,000%. I will put my
They have
whole.
blue fireworks all over the place.
I
He's
love
gonna
when I
have
type
Rhody.
J, autocorrects to hey.
Let's go, chat.
It's going
It's gonna
to
go
be
crazy.
insane.
It's gonna be really crazy seeing Jay as like the world champion of the family. I'll say that. And like Roman's not on top. Like Solo doesn't have I mean Jacob's gonna have a championship, but like Jay being the one on top. Like I don't think I just don't think anyone saw that coming all those years ago.
I did.
I thought Jimmy would be the one to kind of like take that next step.
You're crazy.
I really thought like
The entire start of the bloodline was revolved around Jey Uso. The entirety of the start of the bloodline.
That's true.
The whole bloodline was about Jey Uso, basically.
Exactly.
That's true.
That
yeah, I
was
think
the
of that.
story.
Yeah, no, you're right. You're right.
He
you're right.
was
I don't know. It was just a part of me that,
1,000%
like,
going to be the guy.
yeah, I gotta say, like, now that I think about it, like, yeah, you are right. But I don't know. There was just something about, I don't know. Just to me, Jay just seemed like the guy.
Let's make another miscellaneous.
I'm not talking about the like clown Jay that we got at the end of the Bloodline.
Yeah.
I'm talking about like,
You got this? You got it? Come on! You got it!
I'm looking for it. Like,
You got this!
you know what I mean? But like, I don't know. To me, just Jimmy seemed like more of that guy.
What, Noah?
Huh?
What?
The Uso Penitentiary Jay was the best Jay.
That's penitentiary. That's what the Uso penitentiary era. I was thinking is kind of where I really thought Jimmy would take that step forward.
Let's make a miscellaneous prediction. Who's playing Jey Uso out to the ring? It has to be someone. This is his biggest match of his entire career.
I haven't really given that any thought. Oh,
He was in it.
Not Travis Scott, I'm raging.
He was in an interview and he said a few people. One of
It's
them
not gonna be Travis Scott.
One of them being Kendrick Lamar.
Kendrick would be cool.
Another one being Sexy Red, which I would actually go get a fucking hot dog or something.
I go in hard.
Use the bathroom or some shit, because I am not watching Sexy
Dude, them
Red
lines-
perform.
Those fucking lines gotta be
sexy.
long. Dude, those lines gotta be long as fuck. Like,
I think it's gonna
you
be
thought the
Kendrick.
line-
That's like
I
the
could just
female version of
No,
Young
I
Thug.
lied. I was gonna say I could see it being Travis again, but Travis is obviously gonna be involved somewhere else.
You think? I don't know.
Come on.
I don't know.
It's gonna be-
Why do
I
you
don't know,
Why
bro.
do you act like this?
I don't know,
Why
bro.
do you act like this? I don't get it.
I'm really hoping Travis and The Rock show up.
I would love,
But I'm
for
not-
one day
I'm not
just chop
confident.
like shrink down to the size of a fucking like piece of dust, fly in your ear, and just navigate your brain for a day. Because holy fuck,
I don't think.
I said The Rock is gonna be at WrestleMania. He said, "No, The Rock isn't gonna be there." Bro, how is he not gonna be there? He's literally the guy John Cena sold his soul to be in that main event. There's no way he's not winning.
Well, he
There was-
won on his own.
Speaking of that,
but-
and we're gonna kind of, I feel like we're gonna talk about that whole line. But I still think there's a person missing in that whole faction, if you want to call it that. And I think it revealed itself the other night.
Yeah, me too. And I know exactly who you're talking about. And we're talking about that match right now. Roman Reigns versus Seth Rollins versus CM Punk.
You do. Which was fucking crazy, but holy fuck.
I have Seth Rollins winning this match and walking out with Paul Heyman. That is my prediction.
No matter what, Paul Heyman is walking out with the winner. That's it.
Exactly.
So here's
Unless it's Roman
you're saying
Reigns.
Seth.
I don't think Roman Reigns wants Paul Heyman anymore. So if Roman Reigns wins, I don't think Paul Heyman is going with him.
Here's my thought process on that. For the longest time, like obviously I wanted to see Roman Reigns win this. Now I don't even think he's involved in the decision. I think Roman Reigns is left on the outside looking in at the decision. Because I cannot see Roman Reigns is not winning this match.
I think
But Roman Reigns is also not taking the pin.
No.
Hear me out.
I'm hearing you out, but I'm not gonna agree.
Seth Rollins has never pinned Roman Reigns.
He's not going to.
Seth Rollins is pinning Roman Reigns.
No.
Yes.
No.
And he's walking out with Paul Heyman.
We are going to get one. I gotta say this though. We are going to get one hell of a fucking.
Oh, this
fight
is my highest type points, by the way. My highest type
Because-
points.
I hope you know, Punk is getting put through a table.
My childhood hero is finally in the main event of WrestleMania.
Because for just a split second,
Can you let me fucking talk?
no.
My childhood hero is finally in the main event of WrestleMania, and it's the first WrestleMania I choose to go to. You can't make that shit up. That's why I'm so hyped. I'm so fucking excited to see CM Punk get played out to the ring by Living Color.
All for nothing.
Guess what?
What?
That's not the main event, chat. Seth Rollins.
Oh,
is gonna use,
you're one of those.
He's gonna
Oh.
use his favor.
Oh, Seth Rollins is using the favor? Oh,
Open the show.
he's going to ask Paul Heyman to open the show?
Yeah,
Why is that?
because Seth Rollins is a petty bastard.
And his whole story leading up to WrestleMania was his mission to keep CM Punk out of the main event. That's his entire mission to the lead up of WrestleMania.
But it's in the contract.
Paul Heyman owes him a favor,
But it's in the contract.
but Paul Heyman owes him
The
a
main
favor.
event is in the contract. That's not happening. No.
Paul Heyman owes him a favor.
But
I think, listen, I'm with Noah.
I already listened to you. It's my turn.
I'm with Noah. I think the triple
like
threat.
you.
I think the triple threat opens night one, and Jey Uso and Gunther close.
Literally not happening.
Because Triple H literally said the other day, Jey Uso and Gunther are having a main event.
When did he say that?
The other day,
Said it on a podcast.
No, he didn't.
he said it in a podcast.
I don't
literally
watch
watched-
podcasts.
I
don't
do.
even watch this. I don't even watch this one.
This kid's a snake, bro.
You think I watch these episodes? I don't want to relive this stupidity.
This isn't stupidity. This makes sense.
You make my brain rot.
Bro, Seth Rollins'
wanna
whole
relive
mission. Seth Rollins' whole mission to the lead up of Mania 41 was to keep CM Punk out of the main event.
I understand that.
Paul
I
Heyman
understand.
asked for the match to be a main event in the contract.
Exactly. It's in the contract.
Paul Heyman can overturn that.
What do you think this man is Jesus fucking Christ?
He's a booker.
He's not Jesus Christ.
He's a booker. He books the show. He
The
helps.
contract is legally binding. You can't just snap and change it.
Wait and see, bro. Wait and
You
see.
when it's the main event.
I don't know.
And when Jay Uso
I wonder if I'm ever gonna get a.
Gunther
So can I
gets the
talk
main
now?
event, I'm gonna say I told you so.
Fine.
So what opens night one then? Jay and Gunther?
No. Is this is all night one?
No, this is the entire card. We're on the last match right now.
No, I know, but we're like
We're, what?
we're not.
We're about to
we?
be on the last match. This is
2,
about to be
3,
Cody
4,
versus
5,
Cena.
6, 7, 8, 9, 10. That's only 12 matches.
There's 13 matches.
Yeah, I counted the triple threat. That's only 12.
Cody and Cena.
You said there's 14.
No. If they add Randy and Unknown, there's 14.
No. That's still part of the match. Still part of the card. Orton, Drew versus Damian,
No, I think it
Women's
is
triple
13. I think it is 13.
Tiffany Charlotte,
Yeah.
LA Knight Jacob,
Yep.
Fatal 4-Way,
Yep.
New Day War Raiders,
Yep.
Logan Paul AJ,
Mm-hmm.
Rey Mysterio Chad, Naomi Jade, Jay Gunther, Triple Threat,
Yeah.
Cody and Cena.
There's 13 matches,
There's got to be a 14th.
which is why I'm saying they're
I
gonna
could see them having a
add.
match, I guess, last
They're
night.
gonna add the ladder match. They need to add that match. They deserve it. The SmackDown
anyway.
Tag Division deserves to be on WrestleMania.
Way better than the Raw one.
Facts. The only reason Raw is on there is because Big E's returning. Not full time, but for a spot. Alright. Talk about Roman, Seth, and Punk.
Oh wow, you're gonna let me talk now, huh?
Yep.
Wow. Okay. Like I said, Roman is not part of the decision of the match. Meaning he's not getting pinned because he's not winning. But we are going to get one hell of a banger Seth Roman part of the match. Because at one point or another, CM Punk is going through a fucking table.
With a Shield
Because
powerbomb.
for a split fucking second, we're going to get to relive one of the greatest eras in WWE history.
Ah! Shield powerbomb. Too bad Dean's not there. Yeah! Yo, if
We are
Dean,
going to see...
if Dean was there, bro.
I can't really call it a triple
It'll be the
power bomb.
first time.
What if Paul Heyman, like...
Boy! Yo, that would be crazy.
It's gonna be the
That
first
would
time
be
that we
wild.
It's
forced-
the triple
Heyman.
power bomb. You need a third. Paul Heyman's going to be the only one else out there. That'd be funny as fuck. But at the end of the day, I do think Seth Rollins is winning this match.
You didn't see me.
No, I didn't. No. Jim?
Big Jim! Ah! Big
So,
Jim!
I-
That would be
As much as
crazy.
this hurts to say, I do think Seth Rollins is going to win, and he's going to pin CM Punk.
Let's go.
And I hate to tell you this, Max. I don't want to kill the kid inside of you, but I do think at the result of this, I think it's gonna be a while till we see Punk again. Because realistically, what else does he do? He's not. You're not gonna book. I'm sorry. You're not booking 40-something-year-old Punk in the world title picture.
Yes, you are.
The guy is a shell of his former
Why
self.
are we booking Cena in the title picture?
Well, that's a whole nother reason. CM Punk's not breaking records out here, baby.
CM Punk will be in the main event of next year's WrestleMania. Mark my words.
CM Punk might be in next year's Mania, but I'm just saying. I think it's gonna. I don't think we're gonna see CM Punk the night.
And he's gonna get an actual main event. Because so many people think night one isn't an actual main event. So I'm going by their standards, and I'm going to say he's main eventing night
he'll
two.
be in the main event, and we'll just see Paul Heyman turn on Punk again.
Actually, I don't think CM Punk
That'd
main
be
events.
hilarious.
I don't think CM Punk main events night two next year. Want to know why?
Why?
Because we're
How are
getting
you
The
already
Rock.
booking rest-
We're getting The
already
Rock
booking
versus
Mania?
Roman.
That's
You
not
know-
happening. I've lost all hope for that. It's not happening.
It's gonna be Jey Uso versus Roman Reigns.
We've already. No.
But with Jay with the title this time. Jay as the tribal chief.
Boy.
What?
The Geek Chief.
Jay has said he's done with the bloodline stuff. He's not gonna take on the role of the tribal chief.
Well, he's the head of the family now. If he wins that Mania, no one else has a title. A world title.
Title doesn't do anything.
Why was
Who is the
Roman?
Ulafala?
Why was Roman
Who is-
gifted the Ulafala? Because he held the title for like half a year.
Yeah, but he held it.
So is
Jay's got a
Jey Uso. Jey Uso's gonna hold it too. So Jey Uso's. Oh, we're not even on that match anymore. Yeah, Seth Rollins is winning and walking out with Heyman. Yeah, buddy. Who's going to be the third for the triple powerbomb, though? Because I think a triple powerbomb actually happens. Like an actual triple powerbomb.
Dean Ambrose coming back.
And... and the reinforced table is going to break for the first time because of how impactful.
I literally said that,
I know.
but nobody was listening to
I heard you. I'm reiterating.
Yeah.
Because of how powerful that move was back in the day. That was the move to take someone out.
Facts.
And they would be out for like a few weeks.
I'm back.
Who's the third for the triple powerbomb?
Paul Heyman. The two of them are gonna have him up, and they're gonna look over at Paul, and Paul's gonna have. I'm stealing from Max here. He's gonna have this moment of realization. How could I do this? To the one that has carried me around for 4 fucking years. Yeah. The rise with Punk is going to happen just as fast as the fall. I do genuinely think that CM Punk is going to end up embarrassed at WrestleMania. Noah, by the way, who's winning that match for you?
I don't know, man.
Me and Max said Seth.
I think it's gonna be Seth, but I don't want that to happen.
So we all said Seth. Wow, we're real fun. We're real fun when it comes to this, guys. This is now 1, 2, 3, 4,
Oh,
5, 6
shit.
matches in a row.
Here comes the
What was that?
detractor.
What?
Here comes the detractor chat. Cody Rhodes versus John Cena. Cody Rhodes is retaining.
You're an idiot. I don't like you.
Cody Rhodes is retaining the title.
And you are.
You want to know why Cody Rhodes is retaining? We're going to hear that fucking glass shatter and I'm going to come on. Oh, I can't say that. I'm going to be really happy. Yeah. We're gonna hear that glass
No.
shatter, and I'm going to.
Yeah, but too bad. If anything, he'll come out first, and it'll be the opposite of last year.
What do you want about, bro?
What happened at last year's Mania?
No. Austin is coming out last.
No.
Bro, that's the big
They want
pop.
that. They want
That's
that
the
star factor
payoff.
right. No, they're gonna want
That's
that right then.
That's the
No.
payoff
No.
of this fucking 3-year storyline. The payoff is Stone Cold.
Nope. The payoff is John Cena winning his 17th world title.
But he has nothing to do with this story. The bloodline story he has nothing to do with.
What does this have anything to do with the bloodline? What are you on it?
Cause The Rock, bro. They're gonna do Cody versus The Rock
It has
next
nothing
year.
to do with the bloodline.
They're gonna do Cody versus Rock next year.
Brother, what are you talking about?
I don't fucking know, to be honest. I don't know.
Holding
But-
the title until next year. You're fucking insane.
I beg to differ.
You've gotta be.
I hope he doesn't, but I wouldn't be surprised if he did. I would not
Noah,
be
who you
surprised if
picking?
he did. Okay, so Cody Rhodes is winning with help from Stone Cold. That's my prediction.
Noah, who are you picking?
I think John Cena's winning.
So me and Noah said John. You picked Cody. Let's be fucking real. Max.
What
for a
are we
second.
being real about?
Let's be fucking real.
What are we being real about? I want John Cena to win.
Cody has to drop the fucking title.
I want John Cena to win. I want him to win.
Who else is believable enough to do it?
Randy Orton.
I mean,
You
got
in
a
this
point.
fucking legacy story like it's still
Randy Orton. That's the guy.
Max. I'm gonna have a fucking aneurysm here in a second.
Whoever wins that match, night 2, Randy Orton is facing at Backlash in St. Louis, and he's winning the title.
We'll see. I'm not worried. I'm not talking about Backlash. I'm talking about WrestleMania.
Randy Orton's the
I'm not worried
guy.
about Backlash. I'm not
Randy
even thinking about
Orton
it.
is the guy to beat Cody Rhodes in St. Louis.
No.
This kid Noah just got a light bulb turned on.
yo, I just got an idea, chat.
This kid Hayden's fed up.
I'm
John
so
Cena.
fed up at this point. Listening
going
to
to
you
win.
talk for like an hour just drives me insane.
Listen to this.
Because you know
All
I'm right.
Oh, we're listening.
So, when Stone Cold comes out,
Mm-hmm.
he's gonna be like, fucking, hobbling to the ring, and then,
No,
all
I
we
think he
hear
comes
is,
out on a 4-wheeler.
Oh shit, that would be good. But all we hear is, I hear voices in my head, and then he comes down to help John Cena win the title.
Nah.
Yeah.
That's not happening.
I guess LA Knight hater wants to talk
Yeah.
like him though.
What are you talking about?
I'm talking about you.
That's funny to say. Nah, it's funny. That's brain rot.
Okay.
That's wrestling brain rot.
Okay.
That's
I've
funny.
never heard anybody use it until him, but okay.
That's why it's wrestling brain rot, because of LA Knight.
But you're a hater, so you're not allowed to use it.
Oh, I am.
Mm.
Yeah.
Seth Rollins on if he would sell his soul to The Rock. Never say never.
Oh, shit.
Telling you.
Yo, Seth Rollins is gonna be the member of.
Yeah, we never finished that thought of that I was saying about that faction missing a member that I think
Yeah,
revealed
it's Seth
itself
Rollins.
last night.
Yo, Seth Rollins gonna come out on to help John Cena.
So,
Is
but
it,
yeah.
Is it Seth Rollins though,
Fuck yeah.
or is it Randy Orton?
Randy.
Is it Randy Orton,
I think so.
or is it Jey Uso?
Jey Uso is not joining that clan.
Brother, he's been wearing some heel clothing. He's been wearing all black.
Bro, that don't mean nothing, Jet.
He's been wearing all black, chat. Might be Jey Uso.
I highly doubt it.
I don't know.
Anyway, yeah. So I guess that's kind of like where we're at WrestleMania with our predictions.
So what happens in the main event? We didn't even really elaborate.
John Cena wins.
What happens?
A bunch of stuff. It's literally going to be like a repeat of last year.
You think it's going to be a Bloodline Rules?
No.
So you think
Ooh,
it's
I
going to
just
be
said
a ref
that.
bump?
I don't know. I just know that John Cena's winning, bro.
A fuck ton of ref bumps
The Rock
for
is gonna
7
come in
people to come
and
out?
It's gonna be the Rock's rules.
Hmm.
The final box rules.
Keep counting and I'll
Already is.
fire you.
Yeah,
Yeah,
exactly.
well, it already is his rules. He can kind of do whatever the fuck he wants, you know?
Keep counting, I'll fire you. Yeah.
So, but yeah, that's kind of where we're at WrestleMania prediction wise. So, chat, for those of you that don't know, we are doing a like loser dare, I guess if you want to call it. Loser does a shot of lemon juice. Whoever gets
I'm
the most
cooked,
wrong.
chat.
And I think we can already see who that's gonna be.
I'm so cooked, chat.
I should have just let him do what he originally wanted to do. If I would have known this is how bad his prediction.
I'm going like 5 for 12.
Damn, this dude
Oh.
would have shaved his head, Jet.
No, that was Paul's idea. No one was doing that.
No, that was me.
Oh, was that you? I thought that was Paul that said that.
No, I said that.
I
Paul
wasn't
said
looking at the
eat a
picture.
can of sardines. I said fuck no.
Oh,
I was
no.
thinking of doing the whole like you have to like drink a like just random concoction chosen by the 2 winners.
Oh, nah.
Nah,
But I was like, I don't want to be that gross because I feel
Bro,
like Noah would do some devil shit. If...
you give me just coffee and I'm cooked. I'll actually throw up.
Put some W. Put some.
He said some dummy.
No. Put some salt.
Code
some
EGVR for 10%.
pepper. Got that nice, nice segue into the ad. Anyways, nah, I would put some salt, some pepper, some like paprika or some shit.
I'd be going
ketchup.
crazy with just the nastiest fucking tasting
Ketchup.
shit.
Yo, you
Sauce.
put mayo in that bitch and I'm actually throwing up.
Oh, mayo would definitely have gone in.
I'm not drinking that.
Yeah, that totally would have ended up.
I
in it.
am not
I probably would have
drinking
thrown
that.
a couple of vegetables in there, some fucking like steak sauce.
That's disgusting.
Yeah, that's kind of the point. So,
What are we making
All
a
right.
fucking smoothie?
Candy.
well,
A
just a
milkshake?
drink concoction.
My milkshake brings all the boys thing out. Oh, sorry.
Yeah, well, we all know you got some shake going on.
Shut the fuck up.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I love you.
Yo, my video tomorrow for the gaming channel. Check it out.
Oh yeah, everybody go subscribe to that. EGBR.
Vlogs. Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday. Look out.
Jesus Christ.
WrestleMania vlog. WrestleMania weekend vlogs.
Oh, yeah, they're going to
Look
WrestleMania.
out. Look out, gang. It's going to be a good one.
Well, thank you guys so much for tuning in once again. We will see you all probably after Mania. And yeah,
I
Make
mean,
sure you guys subscribe.
we could record. Actually, no, we can't. I don't think they have Wi-Fi at the house. Never mind. I'll just wait till we get home.
Yeah. So we'll see each other back after Mania is over. After you guys get back, we'll probably just do a recap, go over who the big loser is, and Maybe we'll do the dare right on here. But anyway, thank you guys so much for
Uncooked.
tuning in. Hit that subscribe button. Comment what you guys think is going on for Mania. Drop a like. Share this with all your friends, and we'll see you guys in about a week.
2 weeks.
2.
I'm gonna be in Arizona all next week.
Oh, I didn't know that. All right, so 2 weeks.
All right, guys.
Peace.
We'll see ya.